Good evening, people. It's John from Veganism Kills. And today is showing people the responses I got from my questions I asked 2 days ago. The question was, what have people gone through to recover from veganism? And then I also asked the vegans to show any proof that they helped people that were on the vegan diet where it wasn't working out and they had a success story to tell everybody about. So far, I got only one response. And the response is that vegan almost killed this lady. And I don't have no response from any vegan. And I know they watched my channel because they complain about it all the time. And not one of them has a story to tell of how they helped a fellow vegan learn how to do veganism right. Okay, now the person we're talking about is Laura Adams. And her quote to my video, response, "I'm definitely an anti-vegan. I got so sick after 3.5 years of veganism, I almost died. Great contact, keep it up." So I asked, almost died, what happened? Now this lady's telling you 3.5 years on veganism, she almost died. And I want you to read the symptoms that this poor lady had and struggled and what it cost her to regain her health back. And she's not all the way there, but I'll let her tell you. I'll read it to you. "I developed insulin-resistant AFib, brain fog so bad my doctor suspected early onset of Alzheimer's and or Parkinson's because of severe muscle pain, weakness, and tremors. I also developed severe anxiety disorder, was put on medications that caused seizures and suicidal thoughts. I was in 2 car accidents, so I was no longer able to drive due to very poor visual spatial awareness and loss of direction. This is just a few of my symptoms. There were many more. I believe my health suffered so badly due to the fact I was raised vegetarian, remained vegetarian most of my adult life. Then I switched to veganism. That was the nail in my coffin for me. I have regained some of my health back with a ketogenic diet, then switched to a mostly meat and dairy-based diet and nutritional supplements." So this woman started off bad because she was, a vegetarian, which doesn't mean that she didn't eat meat. Basically, she was mostly a vegetable diet, but I'm pretty sure she either had meat, eggs, or fish in there, and that's what kept her holding on. But when she went straight vegan, total disaster. Wow. Are you fully recovered yet? What were your medical bills like? Okay, so it's obviously, a recovery from a toxic diet costs money. Okay, I spent around $15,000 on doctor appointments, tests, supplements, health supplies, treatments, wellness programs, incentives, etc. I'm about 80% recovered and off all medications now except for the thyroid hormones because I also destroy that too while being vegan. But of course, it wasn't veganism's fault. I just did it wrong. She's being a little sarcastic. Now, this is the first response where I got in detail, where it cost this woman probably years of her health, and it cost her $15,000 and still counting, because again, she's only 80% recovered. But the good news is she's off all medications. Now, why would you need medications being vegan and not need them anymore after you started eating meat? Because you're missing essential nutrients in your diet when you're going vegan. And they keep trying to hide this from everybody. These people are screwed up. Are any vegans out there going to give her the $15,000 she spent on following your quack advice? How about you, Dr. Greger? You got $7 million. How about you, Earthling Ed? You have about $1 million. Freely, you got about $1 million. Joey, you're getting $4,000 a month from your Patreon. How about you help out Joey Carbstrong? You're asking people to make sacrifices? I think it's time that you guys made some sacrifices. And if you don't, you're all full of shit, you vegans. your vegan masters. So she was vegan for 3.5 years, and she almost died in 2 car accidents because she couldn't focus. And again, when you eat a diet high in oxalates, it messes up your sight because the oxalates gather in the cavities of your ocular cavity right around here. Don't believe me. You can go to the Hypoxylurea-Oxalosis Foundation, and they'll show you all that. That's there, free to learn. Free to learn. Learn, vegans. Learn. Learn or perish. So, if she got in 2 car accidents, you got to add that on top of the 15,000, because obviously if you crash 2 cars, because your eyesight's going because you're malnourished on the vegan diet, I'm pretty sure you had to pay something for those car accidents. So it's more than 15,000 this lady spent, and I really feel sorry for her. And I honestly think these vegans should be sued for what they put these people through. Just read it right here. This is terrible. How are you guiding people to adopt a lifestyle that produces these results, and they full know well what's happening? And some of them are suffering from their own beliefs, but yet they don't say anything because the cash flow will stop coming in. The cash flow. Freely Shangri-La will be over there, a little retreat in the jungle. What would happen to Dr. Greg? Is $7 million in net worth. What would happen if people stopped going to Earthling Ed's restaurant? Would he have that nice investment portfolio? Would Joey Carbstrong keep getting $4,000 a month on Patreon? Not to include he makes another $50,000 on YouTube? What would happen to that? Their interest lies in what they can do for themselves, and if they're refusing to address people like Laura Adams, it's because they know it's going to hurt their pocket. So they couldn't give a shit about Laura Adams or what's happened to her. They're only worried about one thing: how much money they can make, and that's it. And if they beg to differ, you come on my channel and on the live stream. Now remember, you're not talking to some bozo here, all right? I know finance inside and out. If I have to, I'll go do a financial investigation myself, and I'll post everything you've done up here. What I found was very easy to find, but believe me, I can find more. Alright, I'm out. Good luck to you all. Don't fall into this vegan money pit. That's all it is. And they're the ones getting the money, so anybody who complains, you're going to ruin that cash flow situation. So they're going to get upset with you and come after you. Alright, I'm out.